God says, I will never talk to you if you skip now. A big tragedy is coming your way. I am trying to save you. Don't skip God. You feel this pull in your chest for a reason, and it is not random or small. You are standing at a moment that can change everything, and I am calling you before something breaks in your path. If you ignore this, you risk missing the very protection that was placed right in front of you. I am not speaking softly today, because the time for gentle whispers has already passed. I need you to stay, to listen, and to receive what I am placing in your hands right now. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you clearly what this means so there is no confusion in your heart. When I say I will not talk again if you skip, it means you are walking away from a door that was opened just for you. When I say a tragedy is coming, it is not to scare you, it is to wake you before the storm reaches your life. I am trying to stop something before it touches your home, your body, or your future. You are not hearing this by accident. You are hearing it because I chose this exact moment to reach you. There are patterns in your life that you have ignored, and signs that you brushed aside because they felt too small. I have been speaking through quiet moments, through feelings you could not explain, through sudden pauses in your day, yet you kept moving, thinking you had more time, thinking it would be fine. This is where I step in with urgency, because I see what is ahead even when you do not. I am not late, but I am also not going to keep repeating the same call forever. Type yes to affirm. You must understand that skipping this is not just leaving words behind, it is turning away from a shield that was placed for your protection. I know the thoughts that try to pull you away right now. The distraction, the doubt, the urge to move on. Those are not from me. They are the very things that want you to miss what I am doing. I am asking you to stay, because what you receive here will guide your next steps. This is about your safety, your direction, and your future. If you feel something stirring inside you, that is me reaching deeper than your thoughts. I do not need noise to get your attention, but today I am raising my voice because you are too important to lose. You have been chosen to walk a path that carries meaning, even when it feels heavy. I have watched every step you have taken, every tear you have hidden, every moment you felt alone. I am not distant from you, I am right here, pulling you away from what could harm you. Take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this helps more people hear this warning before it is too late. There is something forming around you that you cannot fully see yet, but I can. It is not meant to destroy you, but it can shake you if you walk into it without guidance. That is why I am speaking now, not after it happens, not when it is too late to turn. I am placing awareness in your heart so you can move differently from this point forward. When you listen to me, you step out of danger and into protection. You have felt tired, and sometimes you feel like giving up or ignoring everything. That feeling has been building because pressure has been around you, pressing from different sides. But even in that, I have been holding you steady so you do not fall. You are stronger than you think, because I have been strengthening you quietly. Now I am bringing that strength to the surface so you can stand firm. Do not think this is about fear, because I do not lead you with fear. I lead you with truth and protection, even when the truth feels intense. The tragedy I speak of is not something you must accept. It is something you can avoid. I am giving you the chance to shift your path before it reaches you. This is my mercy, not my anger, and it is being offered right now. You are not alone in this moment, even if it feels like you are. I am closer than your breath, closer than your thoughts, closer than the worries you carry. I see the things you have been dealing with that no one else understands. I know the quiet struggles you do not speak about. And still, I have not left you, not for a second. The reason I speak strongly today is because you matter deeply to me. I do not want to see you walk into something that can be avoided. I do not want you to carry pain that was never meant for you. I am stepping in because I care about your life, your peace, and your future. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. You must slow down and take in what I am saying. Let it settle into your heart and not just pass through your ears. I am giving you direction, even if it feels simple right now. Sometimes the smallest shift is what prevents the biggest fall. Trust what you feel inside as you listen, because that is where I am guiding you. From this moment, you will start noticing things more clearly. You will see what needs to change, what needs to be avoided, and what needs your attention. I will not leave you without guidance after this. I will continue to lead you, but you must choose to follow. This is where your decision matters. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay with me and you will walk through what is coming without being broken by it. Walk away and you risk facing it without the protection I am offering. I am not forcing you, but I am calling you with urgency because I know what is ahead. You have the chance to move in a different direction right now. Type 777 to receive blessings. There is a shift happening around you, one that you may not fully understand yet. It is not loud, and it is not obvious, but it is real. The path you have been walking has been slowly bending, leading you towards something you did not intend to face. I am stepping in to redirect you before that path becomes too difficult to escape. This is where listening becomes your protection. You have been carrying weight that you were never meant to hold alone. You tried to be strong in your own way, pushing through, ignoring the warnings inside your heart. I saw every moment when you felt tired, but kept going anyway. I saw every time you told yourself it would pass on its own. But there are moments when I must interrupt your routine to protect your future. This is one of those moments where your attention matters more than your comfort. You may feel pulled to move on, to scroll away, to treat this as just another passing voice. But I am asking you to resist that pull, because what you receive here is meant to guide you through something real. You are not being called without purpose. You are being called because your life is at a turning point. There are decisions ahead of you that may seem small, but they carry deep consequences. A choice you make, a place you go, or even a word you speak can change the direction of what is forming. I am not trying to control you. I am trying to guide you so you do not step into harm. When you walk with awareness, you walk with protection. When you ignore it, you walk alone. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. I know that you have felt confusion lately, as if things are not as clear as they used to be. That confusion is not from me. It is a sign that something around you is trying to cloud your judgment and pull you away from clarity. I am bringing light into that confusion so you can see clearly again. When you listen to me, the fog begins to lift. There are people and situations around you that need to be seen for what they truly are. Not everything that looks safe is safe, and not everything that feels comfortable is good for you. I am opening your eyes so you can recognize what needs to change. This is not about fear, it is about truth and awareness. When you see clearly, you can move wisely. You have been protected more times than you know. There were moments when things could have gone wrong, but I stepped in quietly and kept you safe. You may not have noticed, but I was there, guiding, blocking, and redirecting. I do not need recognition to act in your life. I act because I love you, and I am committed to your well-being. Right now, I am asking you to trust me in a deeper way, not just in words, but in your actions and your decisions. When you feel that inner pull to pause, to step back, or to choose differently, listen to it. That is how I guide you in real time. I am not distant from your life. I am involved in every detail. You may be wondering what exactly is coming and why I am speaking with such urgency. I am not giving you every detail because you do not need fear, you need direction. What matters is that you stay alert, stay grounded, and stay connected to me. When you do that, you will not be caught off guard. You will be prepared, even without knowing everything in advance. There is strength inside you that has not been fully used yet. You have relied on your own understanding, and that has limits. But when you rely on me, you step into a strength that does not fail. I am inviting you into that strength right now. This is not just about avoiding harm. It is about stepping into a safer and stronger way of living. You are not weak for needing guidance. You are wise for accepting it. There is a difference between walking alone and walking with direction. I am offering you direction because I want you to succeed, to rise, and to remain unshaken. You are not meant to fall into what is coming. You are meant to rise above it. There are habits in your life that need to shift, small things that seem harmless but are opening doors that should remain closed. I am pointing this out not to judge you, but to protect you. When you become aware, you can make changes that keep you safe. This is part of how I guide you away from danger. You may feel a sense of urgency building inside you, and that is not by accident. That is me pressing gently but firmly, reminding you that this moment matters. Do not ignore that feeling. Do not silence it with distractions or doubt. Let it guide you into action. From this point forward, pay attention to what you feel when you are about to make a decision. That quiet signal inside you is where I speak. It may not be loud, but it is clear when you listen. Trust it, and you will avoid what is not meant for you. I am not leaving you after this. I am continuing to walk with you, to guide you, and to protect you. But you must stay connected. You must choose to listen, even when it is not easy. This is how you remain under my protection. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. What is ahead does not have to harm you. It only becomes harmful when you walk into it without awareness. I am giving you that awareness now. I am placing it in your heart so you can move differently. This is your opportunity to change what happens next. You are chosen and you are seen. I have not overlooked you, and I have not forgotten you. Even when you felt invisible, I was there, watching over you. This moment is proof that I am still reaching out, still guiding, still protecting. Do not let this pass as just another moment. Let it become a turning point in how you listen, how you move, and how you trust. You are not alone in this, and you never have been. I am with you, and I am leading you away from what could harm you. There is a reason you feel a mix of calm and tension at the same time. The calm is my presence reminding you that you are not alone. The tension is the awareness that something must change. Something must be taken seriously now. You are standing between what could go wrong and what can be corrected. I am guiding you toward correction before the weight of it reaches you. You have been given chances before to slow down and notice what is happening around you. Sometimes you listened, but other times you brushed it aside because it felt easier to continue as you were. I do not condemn you for that, but I will not allow you to stay unaware now. This moment is sharper, clearer, and more urgent than the ones before. I am making sure you do not miss it this time. There are movements happening in your environment that you cannot fully see yet. Conversations, decisions, and actions around you are forming a chain of events. If you step into that chain without awareness, you may carry consequences that were never meant for you. But if you listen now, you will step outside of that chain, you will move differently, and that difference will protect you. You may feel like you do not have control over everything, and that is true. But you do have control over how you respond, where you go, and what you choose next. That is where I meet you. I do not expect you to control the world, but I guide you so the world does not control you. This is how I protect you without forcing you. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. There are moments coming where you will need to pause instead of rushing forward. You are used to moving quickly, making decisions based on what feels right in the moment. But right now, I am asking you to slow down and listen before you act. A pause can save you from stepping into something you cannot easily step out of. Trust that delay is not denial, it is protection. You will notice that certain things will begin to feel different. Places that once felt normal may now feel uncomfortable. Situations that once seemed harmless may now feel uncertain. That is not confusion. That is awareness growing inside you. I am sharpening your sense of what is right and what is not. There are also people around you whose intentions are not as clear as they appear. I am not telling you to fear them, but I am telling you to see clearly. Not every smile carries truth, and not every word carries good intent. When you stay close to me, I reveal what is hidden beneath the surface. That is how you stay protected without becoming afraid. You have been strong for a long time, even when you felt like you were barely holding on. That strength did not come from nowhere. I have been building it inside you through every challenge you faced. Now I am asking you to use that strength in a different way. Not just to endure, but to discern. There is a difference between surviving and being guided. You have survived many things, but now I am calling you into a place where you are led with clarity. This is where you no longer walk into things by accident. This is where you move with awareness and intention. This is where your steps become aligned with my protection. You may feel a sense of seriousness in these words, and that is because this moment carries weight. I am not speaking lightly, because what is ahead is not something to take lightly. But I am also not leaving you without direction. Everything I am saying is meant to prepare you, not to overwhelm you. There will be a moment soon where you will recognize exactly what I have been warning you about. It may come through a situation, a conversation, or a sudden realization, When that moment comes, you will remember this. You will understand why I spoke the way I did, and you will know how to respond because you listened. Do not ignore the small signals that begin to show up. A hesitation, a feeling to step back, a sense that something is not right. Those are not random thoughts. That is how I guide you in real time. The more you pay attention, the clearer those signals become. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am walking with you through every step of this. Even when you cannot see me, I am there, directing, protecting, and guiding. You are not abandoned in this process. You are being led through it. There is also something within you that needs to be released. Fear, doubt, or even habits that keep you distracted from listening. These things can block your ability to hear me clearly. I am helping you let go of them so your path becomes clearer. This is part of your protection. You are not too late to change direction. You are not too far gone to be guided. Right now, in this very moment, you are being given the chance to move differently. That is a gift, even if it feels intense. It is better to be corrected now than to face something later without preparation. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. Hold on to what you are feeling inside as you hear this. Do not let it fade the moment you move on. Carry it with you into your next step, your next decision, your next action. Let it shape how you respond to what comes. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for awareness and trust. When you give me that, I take care of the rest. I guide what you cannot see, and I protect what you cannot control. This is not the end of my guidance. I am still speaking, still leading, still protecting, but you must stay open. You must stay willing to listen, even when it challenges what you are used to. You are being pulled away from something that could have shaken you deeply. That is not something to ignore. That is something to recognize as care, as protection, as love. There are moments coming very soon where your choices will matter more than usual. These will not look like major turning points at first, but they will carry weight. A simple yes or no, a decision to stay or leave, a choice to speak or remain silent. These are the moments where your awareness must stay strong. When you listen to me, you will know what to do without confusion. You have been used to relying on what feels familiar. Familiar paths, familiar people, familiar reactions. But what is familiar is not always what is safe. I am pulling you away from what you have grown comfortable with, because comfort can sometimes hide danger. I want you to move into what is right, even if it feels new. There is something you have been sensing in the background of your life. A feeling that something is not fully aligned, something that does not sit right within you. You tried to ignore it, thinking it would go away, or that it was just in your mind. But that feeling was a signal, and I placed it there for a reason. Now I am bringing it forward so you cannot overlook it anymore. Type 555 to receive guidance. Do not doubt yourself when you begin to notice these changes. Your awareness is growing, and that can feel unfamiliar at first. You may question whether you are overthinking or imagining things, but I am telling you that you are seeing more clearly now than you were before. Trust that clarity, because it is part of how I protect you. There will be an opportunity very soon where you will need to choose a different path than the one you expected. It may not make sense in the moment. It may even feel uncomfortable or inconvenient. But that shift is exactly what will keep you from stepping into something harmful. I am asking you to trust that redirection. You are not being led into confusion. You are being led out of it. What once felt unclear will begin to make sense as you continue to listen. The pieces will start to come together, and you will understand why certain things needed to change. This is how I guide you without overwhelming you all at once. There are also things you must let go of quickly when you recognize them. Do not hold on to what feels wrong out of habit or attachment. When you sense that something is not right, release it. That is how you stay aligned with my protection. Holding on to the wrong thing can pull you back into what I am trying to lead you away from. You are not losing anything by listening to me. You are gaining clarity, protection, and direction. Even if it feels like you are stepping away from something familiar, you are actually stepping into something better. I do not take from you without giving something greater in return. There is a layer of protection around you that has not been fully activated yet. It begins to strengthen the moment you choose to listen and follow. This is not something you can see, but it is something you will feel. A sense of peace, even when things around you feel uncertain. That is how you will know you are moving in the right direction. You may also notice that certain distractions lose their hold on you. Things that once pulled your attention easily may no longer feel as strong. That is because your focus is shifting. I am drawing your attention toward what truly matters. This is how you stay aware and protected at the same time. Do not rush through your next steps. Take time to listen, to feel, and to understand what is being placed in front of you. I am not asking you to stop your life. I am asking you to move through it with awareness. That awareness is what separates you from the outcome I am warning you about. There is something important about timing in all of this. Acting too quickly or ignoring the moment can both lead you away from safety. I am guiding you to move at the right time, not too early and not too late. This is why listening is so important. It keeps you aligned with the right timing. You have been given this moment because you are capable of handling it. I would not place this awareness in your life if you were not ready to receive it. Even if you feel unsure, you are more prepared than you think. I have been preparing you long before this moment arrived. You are not meant to face what is coming alone. I am walking with you through every step, every decision, every moment of uncertainty. When you feel unsure, come back to this connection. That is where you will find clarity again. I am not distant from your life. I am deeply involved in it. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. There will be a sense of confirmation that comes to you soon. Something that lets you know you are on the right path. It may be a feeling, a moment, or a realization that brings clarity. When it comes, do not ignore it. That is how I reassure you that you are moving correctly. You are not being warned without being protected. I am doing both at the same time. I am showing you what could happen while also guiding you away from it. This is how I keep you safe without taking away your choice. Stay close to what you are feeling right now. Do not let it fade as you move forward. Carry this awareness with you into everything you do. Let it guide your steps and shape your decisions. You are moving deeper into this moment, and I am still right beside you, guiding your steps with care. I see how you are beginning to slow down, how you are starting to pay attention in a different way. That shift is not small, even if it feels quiet. It is the beginning of you stepping out of harm and into safety. I am not asking for perfection from you. I am asking for your willingness to stay aware and listen. Type 333 to stay protected. There is something very important about the way you respond from here. You are not just hearing words. You are being prepared for a real situation that is approaching. It may not look dangerous at first, and that is why awareness matters so much. Many things that bring harm do not appear threatening in the beginning. They seem normal, simple, or even inviting. I am opening your eyes so you do not walk into something just because it feels familiar. You have trusted your habits for a long time, but now I am calling you to trust my guidance instead. There are layers to what is happening around you, and you are only beginning to see them. I see the full picture, and I am guiding you based on that truth. This is why listening now is more important than ever. You may start to notice that your reactions are changing. Where you once rushed, you now pause. Where you once ignored, you now observe. That is not hesitation, that is growth. I am teaching you to move with intention instead of impulse. Type 888 to accept clarity. There will be a moment soon where something will not feel right, even if everything around it looks normal. That feeling will be your signal. Do not push it away or explain it to yourself until it disappears. Stay with it, listen to it, and let it guide you. That is how I speak when words are not enough. You are being drawn away from something that could have shaken your peace. It may not have destroyed you, but it would have left marks on your heart, your mind, and your path. I do not want you to carry that weight. I am stepping in now, so you do not have to recover from something that could have been avoided. You have always had a sense of knowing inside you, even when you doubted it. That sense is becoming stronger now. I am strengthening it so you can trust yourself more. When you trust what I place inside you, you move with confidence and clarity. There are also things that may begin to fall away from your life. Certain conversations may stop, certain connections may weaken, certain plans may not go as expected. Do not see this as loss. This is part of your protection. I remove what does not align so you are not pulled into what could harm you. You are not being punished. You are being protected. There is a difference, and I want you to understand it clearly. Protection sometimes feels uncomfortable because it requires change, but that discomfort is temporary, while the safety it brings is lasting. You may also feel a stronger need to be alone or to step back from noise. That is not isolation, that is clarity. I am creating space for you to hear me more clearly. When you are surrounded by too many voices, it becomes harder to recognize mine. In this space, you will begin to understand what truly matters. You will see what deserves your attention and what does not. You will feel what is right and what is not. This is how I guide you without confusion. There is something powerful about your decision to stay and listen. It shows that a part of you is ready for change. That part of you is growing stronger with every moment you remain here. I am building something inside you that will carry you through what is ahead. Do not rush to return to your old way of thinking. Let this awareness settle into you fully. Let it change how you see things. Let it guide how you move. This is not just a moment. It is a shift in how you live. You will begin to notice small confirmations around you. Things that align with what you are feeling now. Moments that make you pause and recognize that you are being guided. Do not ignore those confirmations. They are reminders that you are not alone in this. There is also a sense of peace that will start to grow inside you. Even as you become more aware, you will not feel overwhelmed. That peace is my presence. It is how you know you are moving in the right direction. You are not meant to carry fear through this. You are meant to carry awareness and trust. Fear will try to rise, but you do not have to hold on to it. Replace it with trust in me. That is what keeps you steady. What is ahead does not have to define you. It only becomes powerful if you walk into it without awareness. But you are not unaware anymore. You are being prepared, guided, and protected. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay grounded in what you are feeling right now. Do not let it fade as you move forward. Carry it with you into every decision, every step, every moment. Let it shape how you respond to what comes. I am not stepping away from you. I am continuing to guide you through every part of this. Even when this moment feels like it has passed, my presence remains. I will continue to speak, to lead, and to protect. You are not walking into this alone. You are walking through it with guidance. And that guidance is what will keep you safe from what could have harmed you. There is something approaching that requires your attention, but it does not require your fear. I do not prepare you so you can panic. I prepare you so you can stand firm. When you are aware, you do not react out of confusion. You respond with clarity, and that changes everything. This is the difference between being shaken and remaining steady. You may feel moments where your mind tries to go back to old patterns. Thoughts that say this is too much, or that you should ignore what you are feeling. Those thoughts are not guiding you towards safety. They are pulling you back toward the same place I am trying to lead you away from. Stay present, stay aware, and do not let those thoughts take control. There is a layer of protection forming around your decisions right now. Every time you pause and listen, that protection becomes stronger. Every time you trust what you feel inside, you move further away from what could harm you. This is not complicated, but it does require your attention. I am asking you to stay steady in this awareness. Type 444 to remain strong. You are going to face a moment where something will seem urgent, as if you must act quickly without thinking. That moment will test your awareness. Do not rush into it. Take a breath, pause, and listen to what you feel inside. That pause will create space for my guidance to reach you clearly. There are situations that appear harmless on the surface, but carry hidden weight underneath. I am showing you how to recognize them before you step too close. You will feel it in your spirit, a slight discomfort or hesitation. That is not weakness, that is wisdom. That is how I guide you when words are not enough. You have been protected many times without even knowing it. There were moments when things could have gone in a very different direction, but I stepped in quietly. I redirected your steps, delayed your path, or shifted your attention. You may not have understood it then, but you are beginning to see it now. This is how I have always been with you. There is also a need for you to trust yourself more deeply. Not your fear, not your doubt, but the quiet knowing inside you. That knowing is where I place my guidance. When you trust it, you move with confidence. When you ignore it, you begin to feel lost. You are not being led into confusion, you are being led out of it. The clarity you are feeling is real, even if it feels new. Do not question it just because it is unfamiliar. Growth often feels unfamiliar at first, but it is still right. You may begin to notice that certain doors are closing around you. Opportunities that once seemed open may no longer be available. Do not see this as rejection, it is protection. I am closing what could lead you into harm, so you can walk toward what is safe. There are also new directions that will begin to appear. They may not look like what you expected, but they will feel right when you pay attention. I am guiding you toward those paths. Trust that what feels aligned is where you need to go. You have a choice in every moment, even when it feels like you do not. That choice is where your power lies. When you choose awareness, you choose protection. When you choose to ignore it, you step into uncertainty. I am showing you this so you can choose wisely. There is something important about the way you carry yourself from here. Move with calmness, not urgency. Move with awareness, not distraction. Let your actions reflect the clarity you are receiving. This is how you stay grounded. You are not alone in what you are facing. Even when it feels quiet around you, I am present. I am guiding your thoughts, your feelings, and your decisions. You are being led step by step. Trust that process. There will be a moment where everything becomes clear. A realization that shows you exactly what I have been preparing you for. When that moment comes, you will not feel lost. You will feel ready. That readiness is what I am building in you right now. Do not go back to ignoring what you feel. Do not return to moving without awareness. You have been given something important in this moment. Hold on to it. Let it guide you forward. I am still speaking, even in the silence between these words. I am still guiding, even when you are not actively thinking about it. This connection does not end here. It continues as long as you remain open. You are being protected in ways you cannot fully see. Paths are being adjusted, outcomes are being shifted, and situations are being softened. This is my work in your life. You do not have to see it to benefit from it. Stay steady in what you are feeling now. Let it anchor you as you move forward. Let it remind you that you are not walking blindly anymore. You are walking with awareness. And as you continue, you will begin to see the difference. The difference between reacting and responding. The difference between confusion and clarity. The difference between walking alone and walking with guidance. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. I am with you in all of it. I am not stepping away. I am leading you through this, protecting you from what could have harmed you and guiding you toward what will keep you safe. You are still being held in this moment, and I have not loosened my grip on your life. I see the way your awareness is settling deeper now, no longer just passing through your thoughts but staying within you. This is how change begins, not with noise, but with quiet understanding that grows stronger with time. I am guiding you to a place where you no longer ignore what you feel. You are learning to recognize what is right before it becomes urgent. Type 666 to stay alert. There is something important about the next steps you take, and I need you to hear this clearly. The danger I spoke of is not something that announces itself loudly. It moves quietly, often disguised as something ordinary or harmless. That is why awareness is your greatest protection right now. When you are aware, you are not easily misled. You may begin to notice that your instincts feel sharper than before. Where you once hesitated or doubted, you now feel a clearer sense of direction. That is not by accident. That is my guidance working within you. I am strengthening your ability to sense what is right and what is not. This is how you stay one step ahead of what could harm you. There will be a moment when you are presented with a choice that feels simple on the surface. It may not seem like it carries weight, but it does. This is where many people make mistakes, by underestimating small decisions. I am preparing you now so you do not fall into that pattern. You will know when that moment comes because something inside you will pause. Type 111 to claim protection. Do not rush past that pause. That pause is where I speak to you most clearly. It is where you are given the chance to choose differently. If you ignore it, you move back into the same cycle you have been trying to break. But if you honor it, you step into a new direction that leads you away from harm. You are not being asked to live in fear. You are being asked to live with awareness. Fear weakens your clarity, but awareness strengthens it. I am not placing fear in your heart. I am placing understanding. That understanding is what keeps you steady when things around you begin to shift. There are patterns in your life that are coming to an end, not because you failed, but because you have outgrown them. These patterns were keeping you connected to situations that no longer serve you. I am breaking those connections so you can move forward without being pulled back. This is part of your protection. You may feel a sense of separation from certain things, and that can feel uncomfortable at first. But understand this, not everything that leaves your life is a loss. Some things must be removed so you can remain safe. I see what you cannot see, and I act on your behalf, even when it does not make immediate sense to you. There is also something within you that is becoming stronger. A quiet confidence that does not rely on what others say or do. This confidence comes from knowing that you are being guided. It allows you to stand firm even when things around you feel uncertain. This is what keeps you grounded. You are not walking into this next phase unprepared. I have been preparing you through every challenge you have faced. Every moment of confusion, every time you felt lost, it was shaping your ability to recognize truth. Now that ability is becoming clear. You are beginning to trust it more. There will be moments where you feel tested, where something tries to pull you back into old ways of thinking. Do not give in to that pull. It is not stronger than you. You have already moved beyond it. Stay in the awareness you have gained, and you will not fall back. You are also being guided to protect your energy. Not every place, not every conversation, and not every situation deserves your attention. Be mindful of where you place your focus. What you give your attention to can either strengthen you or weaken you. I am leading you to choose wisely. There is something important about the way you move from here. Move with intention, not reaction. Do not let urgency push you into decisions that require clarity. Take your time, even when it feels like you should rush. That patience will protect you. You may begin to see things differently in the coming days. Situations that once felt normal may now feel uncertain. People you trusted may reveal different sides of themselves. Do not ignore these changes. They are being revealed so you can respond correctly. You are not being left alone to figure this out. I am guiding you through every realization, every shift, every moment of clarity. Even when you feel unsure, I am still there. I am still leading you. There is a calmness that will begin to grow inside you as you continue to listen. Even as you become more aware, you will not feel overwhelmed. That calmness is my presence. It is how you know you are moving in the right direction. Do not let distractions pull you away from this awareness. There will be things that try to take your focus, to make you forget what you have felt here. Stay grounded, stay present, hold on to this clarity. You are being given something valuable in this moment. It is not something you can hold in your hands, but it will shape everything that comes next. It is the ability to see, to sense, and to respond with wisdom. I am not finished guiding you. This is still unfolding, and I am still speaking. As you move forward, you will understand more. What feels unclear now will become clear. What feels uncertain will become steady. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual, now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are not walking into darkness. You are walking with light, even if it feels dim at times. That light is enough to guide your next step. And as you continue, it will grow stronger. There is a subtle pressure building around you, something that tries to rush your decisions and cloud your clarity. It does not come loudly, and it does not reveal itself fully at once. It shows up through small distractions, quick choices, and moments where you feel pushed to act without thinking. I am warning you about this so you do not fall into its rhythm. When you slow down, you break its hold. You may notice that certain situations feel more intense than usual. Conversations may carry a different weight, and choices may feel more urgent than they should. That is not coincidence. It is part of what is forming around you. But you are not powerless in it, because awareness gives you control over how you respond. Type 1414 to stand firm. There will be a moment where something appears urgent and important, almost as if it cannot wait. It will feel like you must act immediately, or risk losing something. That feeling is where many people make mistakes. I am asking you to pause in that exact moment. When you pause, you give yourself the space to hear me clearly. You are not meant to react out of pressure. You are meant to respond with clarity. That difference is what keeps you protected. When you react, you follow the moment. When you respond, you lead your path. I am guiding you to lead, not to be pulled. There are also patterns in your life that are being tested right now. Old habits, familiar reactions, and repeated choices are coming to the surface. This is not happening to trap you, but to give you the chance to break free from them. If you respond the same way, you remain in the same cycle. But if you choose differently, you step into a new direction. You are stronger than the patterns you have been living with. You are not bound to repeat them. I have been preparing you to recognize them, and now you are seeing them more clearly. This is your moment to move beyond them. You may also feel a stronger sense of awareness around certain people. Their words, their actions, and their intentions may begin to stand out in ways they did not before. Do not ignore what you see. This is not about judging others, it is about protecting yourself. When you see clearly, you can choose wisely. There is a need for you to be more intentional with where you place your trust. Not everyone around you carries the same intentions you do. Some may act without considering how it affects you. This is why I am guiding you to rely on what you feel inside, not just what you see on the outside. You are not being isolated. You are being refined. I am helping you understand who and what truly belongs in your life. This is part of how I protect you from unnecessary harm. When you are aligned with the right people and the right paths, you remain steady. There is also something within you that is becoming more disciplined. You are learning to pause, to observe, and to choose with intention. This is not weakness, it is strength in its pure form. It allows you to move through life without being controlled by every moment. You may feel moments where you want to return to what feels easy or familiar. That is natural, but it is not always safe. I am asking you to stay with what you have learned here. Even if it feels different, it is leading you in the right direction. There is a shift in timing that you must be aware of. Acting too soon or too late can both lead you away from safety. This is why listening is so important. When you are aligned with me, your timing becomes clear. You will know when to move and when to wait. You are not expected to understand everything at once. Clarity will come step by step. Each moment of awareness builds on the next. As long as you stay open and willing to listen, you will continue to be guided. There will be a point where you realize that what I have been warning you about is very real. It will not feel distant or uncertain anymore. When that moment comes, you will not panic. You will respond with the awareness you have gained. That is how you remain protected. You are not being left alone in this process. I am guiding every step, every thought, and every feeling that aligns with your safety. Even when you feel unsure, I am still there. I am still leading you. There is also a sense of calm that will grow stronger as you continue to listen. Even in moments that feel intense, you will feel steady. That steadiness is my presence within you. It is how you know you are not walking blindly. You must hold on to this awareness as you move forward. Do not treat it as something temporary. Let it become part of how you live, how you think, and how you respond. This is how you stay protected beyond this moment. You are not being warned without purpose. You are being prepared with intention. Everything I am showing you is meant to guide you away from harm and into safety. This is my care for you, even when it feels intense. But this is not something you need to rush. I am guiding you step by step so you do not become overwhelmed. What matters is not how fast you understand, but how deeply you listen. Type 1515 if you stay aware. There is something about this phase that requires your patience. Not everything will reveal itself immediately, and that is by design. If you saw everything at once, it would bring confusion instead of clarity. I am giving you what you need at the right moment. This is how I keep you steady while guiding you away from what could harm you. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You may begin to notice that your surroundings feel slightly different. The same places, the same routines, but a new sense of awareness within them. That is because you are no longer moving without understanding. You are beginning to see what was always there but unnoticed. This is how your protection begins to take shape in real time. Type 1616 to receive direction. There is a need for you to remain calm even when something feels urgent. Urgency can make you act without thinking, and that is where mistakes often happen. I am asking you to hold your ground in those moments. Let the urgency pass through you without controlling you. When you remain calm, you remain in control. There will be a situation where you will feel pressure to respond quickly. It may come through a message, a conversation, or a sudden opportunity. It will seem important, and it will feel like it cannot wait. But that is exactly where you must pause. That pause is where I place my guidance. You are not meant to be driven by pressure. You are meant to move with clarity. When you act out of pressure, you give away your control. But when you act with awareness, you take your control back. This is what keeps you aligned with safety. You have been learning to recognize the difference between what feels right and what simply feels familiar. That difference is becoming clearer now. Familiarity can sometimes hide truth, but clarity reveals it. I am helping you see beyond what you are used to, so you can choose what is truly right for you. There are also moments where you may feel uncertain about stepping away from something. You may question whether you are making the right choice. But I am telling you this clearly: if something feels off, there is a reason. Do not ignore that feeling just to avoid discomfort. Discomfort in the moment can prevent greater pain later. You are not losing anything by stepping away from what is not right. You are protecting yourself from what could have caused harm. This is not about fear, it is about wisdom. And wisdom is what I am building in you right now.